Hey, Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
Uma Musume Pretty Derby, Cinderella Grey. It's their second best anime-wise for me in my opinion, and the only reason why it's in second is because it's not yet finished. We're still in like, what, 1/4 of Cinderella Grey's story, not that much drama yet compared to the others wherein it's already a complete package. It's by far their longest Uma Musume story, nearing 200 chapters, manga, and 13 episodes with more seasons to come, anime. So, does the length affect the quality of the show? Yes. How? Well, for starters, it just made it even better because more time equals you have a chance to make the story have more depth in it. Of course, it depends on the execution, but in this case, it's pretty good. Trust. Well, I have more to say later, but for now, positives. And let's start the positives on what these Uma Musumes are even doing in the first place, which is being gay towards each other. I mean, running and racing. So, they go in depth with the racing by adding science to it, trying to explain the science of racing of Uma Musume, the horse girls. What do they do in this track? What's the plan in this race? Racers POV mid-race? Their tactics? How do we run in dirt? Why can't I just turn left while speeding in? Stamina outside versus stamina inside. Why is Oguri a beast in the first place? And other stuff, really not exactly things in the racing, but just general world of Uma Musume. Okay, the explanations might not be 100% scientifically accurate IRL. It's horse girls. They need to science the people going fast but in human form. There might be some No, there will be but the still adds to Uma Musume's world building. It expands on what the Uma Musume world is, the Umaverse. We already have horse girls and racing and running. Add more stuff to it, and the things they've added is pretty good. It gave the Umaverse a
What am I
more
looking at? What is
possible
that?
believability to the world,
Earth.
I guess.
That's not Earth, right?
Like, the added stuff that kinda makes sense at the world, you know? Well, if you don't think about it that much, not nitpick at it that much. It really depends on you and how much stuff you can ignore and nitpick. In this case, for me, the things they've added is still pretty good, in spite the in-depthness lacking a bit in its depth. So, yeah, that's about the racing. Then we go to the racers themselves. After season 1, they add more substance to the horse girls racing story, more drama and shit. Well, I already said this in previous videos, it's just that not a lot of people watched it, so I'm repeating it here. Well, maybe you will be the one to watch it, please? But yeah, anyways, a good recap story from just wanting to win to finding a more focused and higher goal to losing, finding a rival, and more stuff after season 1. It's pretty good. There's also Tamamo Cross, season 2 Super Creek, and the others. Because of the length and freedom given to Cinderella Grey, characters were given enough screen time depending on their importance. Tamamo, Creek, Muteki, heck, even the extras, the supposed NPCs, or maybe the NGCs, the non-gacha game characters. Some have enough character to them that they feel like competitors even though you already know that they'll lose. Let's compare it quickly to season 3 because they try to focus on a lot of characters but failing in giving them the appropriate attention they need, which is kinda understandable to be honest with you because, come on, just 13 episodes for this amount of cast, especially wherein Kita-san's story alone is more complex. Time is way too small to flesh all of these characters out. And that's just comparing it to season 3. How about we now compare it to the rest of the animes, the non-gacha game characters, it's not just the other racers, there's also the trainers, the Bell No Light, these 3, Fujimasa. They are given enough attention even though they're not gacha game characters. Well, some trainers are given enough attention in previous seasons, but here, 1, because of the adding more science to the race, trainers just have more shit to say, actually showing more about their job. And second, they are also just given the character, the story, and personality depth depending on how important they are. The same like the horse girls. Really, they given us more trainers with interesting personalities of their own that relates to the horse girls themselves. Then again, there's also these 3. They have their own shit connected to Oguri or just themselves. Okay, for these 3, they're not similar to the trainer because they have a more passable attention given to them. Not sufficient, passable, because there's still things I want more from them, but let's talk about that later. So yeah. Anyways, everyone, non-gacha game characters, gacha game characters has more involvement to the story, and that's pretty good. Again, it just expands on the world of Uma Musume, but that's not all, because this also just add new character dynamics or story that you might not see if it's just the horse girls feasting on each other in their all-girl school. Oh god, that's why they're gay. Holy shit, of course. But back to the point. The deeper trainer-trainee bond than ever before. The slower leveled people trying their hardest even though they know that they're not that good because, you know, they can run. Compromising your dream into something else that is not racing even though you're a horse girl. Even more foreign horses that has their own interesting personality that also feels strong. And other dynamics that they added that you did not see in the other animes. Another anime comparison, Season 1 and Cinderella Grey. Both can decide to top Uma's story, also two badass protagonists. It's just that here, we go more detail into Oguris' start and also everything like the things mentioned a while ago. So yeah, we actually start from the bottom, dirt tracks, different schools, regional races, and other stuff involving this in like 6 or 7 episodes. Because of the added details to the world and also how it starts to Oguri, this anime, Cinderella Grey, feels like a soft reboot or a reset of the anime series. Pretty cool. And I guess you can say that it's also pretty good. Okay, I don't know what other compliments to say. It's good. It's good. It's good. A lot of stuff in Cinderella Grey is pretty good. Again, it's the second best Uma Musume anime in my opinion, and the only reason why it's in second is because it's not yet finished. But I'll say, it's not perfect, okay? I mean, a lot of show is not perfect in the first place, but in this situation, it's just that there's some issues I have, issues for me that just puts it down a bit. It's mostly about the writing, so let's talk about it now. We're done praising it. And we are now done praising it, so let's start the flaws, I guess. So there's some moments in this anime wherein for an anime trying to be slower, it's kinda fast. Like, yes, they gave more details, but there's still some stuff, important stuff in my opinion that I wish they've put more time into, even at least a bit. Like, okay, we now go to this stuff we will talk about later that I have said. These 3. 6, I guess, because, oh, come on, but these 3 are kinda a package, so they're just one. So, 3. These 3. Let's start with Bell No Light. I wish they gave more time and importance to Bell No Light, basically switching the dream of wanting to become a horse racer to becoming a support. Just a bit more drama shit before she officially switched. There is her taking the sports science exam, right? The same episode as Oguri's transferring and Kitahara letting go of Oguri. Maybe they could have actually made a mini arc around Belno just to show her again her thoughts on switching her dreams for herself and for Oguri. That episode could have been between the 3 of them and not just 2. What the hell is this sports science course? Like, this is new here. They could have spent more time going deep with it. And yeah, that's it about Bell No Light. Just a bit more time to give to them. Then we go to these 3. Maybe they could have actually shown the time where they practiced the dancing, not just a time skip, you know? Just to show more of the growing bond between these 4, these 2, from bullies to besties type shit. And that's not all, because this is actually where they're supposed to show more of the idol side of things that this franchise just not really focus on. Instead of just the idol singing just an extra stuff, maybe they could have added a bit more depth. Again, just Oguri practicing, trying hard to learn the dancing and shit. How these racers are finding time to practice while also trying to win. The amount of effort they give is a lot. Also adding to the idol part, I wish there's more concert stuff, you know? Like, why is there no concert stuff when we are in Traisen Academy? They could have shown more of it. Regional concerts versus national concerts. They did not make my girl Tamamo Cross sing. Like, oh my god, her voice is actually good. Okay, we haven't heard of it yet. I mean, if you fucking listen to other Uma Musume songs, you'll listen to it. You heard it. But yeah, they could have make her sing here. Maybe the next season? I don't know. Let's see. But also, where's the... every end season. There's none here. Why? 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 But yeah, Idol Concert, these three. Pretty short, right? That's it. That's all. Then we go to Fujimasa March. They could have shown the regional races sooner rather than just in season 2. Like, they could have shown March losing the Tokai Derby. Again, comparing regional highest to highest nationals. And another one, they also kind of rushed these two's relationship. Oguri and her, they could have slowed burn it down a bit. Not just Fujimasa March suddenly approaching Oguri and them talking that leads to Oguri finding a more focused and higher goal. At least a bit. So maybe before this scene, they could have shown March why she approached Oguri. What's the reason of her approaching Oguri so suddenly? That's it. That's it. It's pretty small, right? That's it. I just need a bit from them. Yeah. Now we go to where Oguri is now in Treisen. They could have just given us more character interactions between each other, Oguri and the other students. That warrants Oguri getting invited to basically a horse girl racing watch party. Just a bit more character interactions. Show a bit of closeness being formed that leads to this. And that's it. Going back to the idol side of things, I kind of wish there's more importance to the outfits. Like, why is this the outfit you choose? Or why is this the outfit they chose for you? This race is the top racing division. Why this outfit to show off? Why is Oguri in a fucking high school uniform? I am pretty sure there is a more fitting outfit for a beast that has a girlish side on her, you know? Okay, pretty sure they're leaning on Sailor Moon concept, but I don't know. It's still pretty off for me, even if you compare it to the Sailor Moon. I think it's the shirt. Like, I don't know. It looks not good for me. Maybe also her hair, but that's more of an opinion because I really like ponytail Oguri more than this hair. But yeah. That's pretty much the issues I have in the writing. I mean, there might be some stuff really that they could have given more detail to more, but the things I've mentioned is the one important for me. Okay, that's a lie. While editing, I am thinking more about stuff and I have more shit to say to the things I've mentioned, especially to the side characters like Belno, these three, Fujimasa, and how they could have gotten more time, actually flesh them out more, or just, again, generally not going even deeper to the more added details they added. But I just want this video to end, so yeah. That's Uma Musume Pretty Derby, Cinderella Grace writing. Pretty good. Let's just go to the animation. So this will be pretty quick, to be honest with you, because the best description for this animation is, so imagine beginning of a new era's animation and downgrade it a bit, and that's it. That's Cinderella Grace quality. It's their second best also. Like, the shots, the ideas, the composition is there. The quality is just lesser. I mean, series versus movie. So more on the ideas, the aura bullshit, the zone. For now, it's just Tamamo Cross with a bit of Oguris, but soon it will be together with Super Creeks and the others. I think the foreigners also have this. So, like, there are even more unique aura bullshit for each characters compared to where beginning of a new era, the movie we're in, they blew their load on Agnes Tachyon. Like, come on, what the fuck is this? And also maybe a bit of Fujiki Sekis compared to Tachyon and, let's say, Jungle Pockets and Danzo Flames. Yes, there are effects, pretty good effects, but it's not that unique compared to, again, Agnes Tachyon and Tamamo Cross. And yeah, that's the animation. Again, it's pretty good. So, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, Cinderella Grey, pretty good writing. Might have some flaws in my eyes, but overall still pretty good. Pretty good animation also, and there's more to come. Overall, pretty good. Good. Yeah. Again, it 8. It's 8 or 8.5. I don't know, 6, 7. Fuck you all.